It's better. Sorry guys, I'll be 2 seconds, just setting up the YouTube stream. It's better. Whew. How's everyone doing? Will, I completely missed your question there, buddy. What was that? I saw it, but I couldn't read it from where I was. For this A to Z challenge. Oh, Dob, absolute legend, mate. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, to be fair, I thought about it and I was like, it will be done within no time at all. And sure enough, it's taking so long. But it gets people posting videos, which is the most important thing, I guess. Welcome everyone, guys on YouTube and TikTok. Again, Dom, thanks so much for the gifts, mate. Right, little practice frame. I'm only live for hour to 2 hours tonight. Let's see what we can do in that time. The 40 ball challenge is a warm-up. That would stress me out massively. I'd need to be already a little bit warm to do that. Wow. Plus it takes ages to set up. I will try and do the 40 ball drill tonight though. Right, a couple more balls and then we'll get into it. And welcome everyone who's on YouTube and TikTok. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Oh, nice one, Will. Good luck in that, mate. All right, let's go. Do a quick drill actually to start. It's the first time I've played today, so warm up a little bit. Again, if you guys have got any questions, feel free to ask. Try my best to answer them. Get it in your diary, by the way. Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m, a match against Ben, the guy who I played last week. So we'll be playing on Friday, UK time, 1:30. If you want to watch that, it'll be on YouTube and TikTok. So make sure you have your notifications on. Alright, so crucifix drill, all of the reds in these two pockets, all of the yellows in these two pockets. Reds go in these two pockets, black then goes anywhere. Let's go. I haven't, Aaron. I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, nearly. All right, let's go. So, trying to clear the table from the break. Cheers to first comment on YouTube. 100 of you watching on YouTube, 700 of you watching on TikTok. Again, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Bit of English 8-ball pool. Let's try and clear the table from the break. I'll be asking you guys what you would go for, reds, yellows. I'll talk about pattern play, what I'm thinking when I'm playing, stuff like that. I've got a match tomorrow, which I can't live stream. It's a tournament match, 1st to 15. And so this is like good practice for me. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so what colour would you go? Reds or yellows? Write it in the chat. New sub, love it. Thanks, hella. Anyone who does subscribe on YouTube and you give me a thumbs up that you subscribed, I will give you a shout out. Much appreciated. Again, what colour are you guys going? Reds or yellows? Write it in the chat. Sonny, thanks for subbing, buddy. All right, let's look at it. So you look at the problems. The biggest problem for reds is that the black doesn't go past that yellow. So that's a really big problem. The black either has to be moved by a yellow, by a red, or you have to finish here to double it into here once you've finished all the reds. These reds are in great position, but the black is in a terrible position. Whereas the yellows are in, like this one isn't great, but you can play it onto this one. This one's not great because you have to land here to be on it. But they're all in okay positions versus the black, which is in a terrible position. So I would personally go yellows here, just for the fact that the black has to be moved. So let's try and get yellows. God, looking at them now actually. Do I think I can land on the black? No, I'm going to try and land on the black or a double. I take it back. I'm going reds. I think I can land on the black or move it. All right, let's go. So ideally, I think somewhere like this, once I finish these 4, if I can land here for this, I can maybe move to here and play the double, or maybe try and go into it, but we'll see. If I'm missing your questions, guys, I'm not ignoring you. It's just when I'm clearing up the table, I tend to miss the questions. So hold your questions till the end if you can, once I'm re-racking the balls. Okay, so again, this is the place I want to be right now, off this last red. Okay, so we're in the position I was talking about. So I can choose to go 1, 2, maybe go into the black. I don't think the angle's there. I think we're going too close to this yellow. And I probably miss the black this side. I need to leave a double or a treble. So the answer is going to be a treble, likely. So need to put it in this pocket. Wanted to be here, just thought I would use the yellow to stop the white, but I'll take that. All right, let's go. Good start. That's 1-0. 1 clearance, no miss clearances. Again, thanks so much for the likes, follows and shares, guys. Cheers, Sonny, appreciate that. Guys on YouTube, if you could hit that sub button, give the channel a like as well. Currently it's on 0 likes. If you could hit that thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate it. Trying to build my YouTube channel. I'm live on both ends of the table, so if you hear me answering questions that haven't been written out, it's because it's been asked by the other channel, by the other thing basically. Dob, thanks so much. Absolute legend, mate. Oh, okay. No, I've not heard of him, to be honest. I do want to get a new queue, but God, it's such a long wait list with anyone who's half decent. Cheers, Dob. All right, let's go again. Come on, something drop. I was going to say, if nothing gone down there, that would have been a travesty if I hadn't got a ball there. All right, reds or yellows, write your colour in the chat. What are you going for? Again, it's an open table from the break in any modern rule set. So, I think, as much as I don't like these 2 yellows, and this yellow isn't great because it doesn't go past them or in there, maybe it does, but I think you're forced into going yellows here because the first shot is this red. This red, you have to land here for it, and that's a difficult position to get to, knowing you've got 5 reds that are 5 reds that are quite far away from this position. So that's going to be difficult to get to. If you can make the first yellow, which is this one, and maybe come through to here to play this one, or screw back to here to play it, and then move into a space like, say, try and aim for that yellow and move into this space. You can land here on these 2 yellows. I think I prefer yellows, basically, because this red is really difficult. So let's get yellows. I don't like where I've left the cue ball. I really don't like where I've left the cue ball. I want it to be there. I'm moving towards here with topspin. If I'd landed here, I'll be moving towards there with topspin. Kind of regret the decision of taking yellows. Alright, so the only way to fix this is by going for a double. Play the yellow into here, which allows me to travel in this direction. So if I can hit this yellow, ideal. Yeah, that was not a good shot. But that's all because the first shot, I didn't land in with a good angle on that, that second yellow, basically. Yeah, the reds, just didn't like the look of the reds. Anyway, one and done. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate everyone who's given a thumbs up on YouTube. Legends. Again, if you've got any questions, guys, feel free to ask. The best time to ask is when I'm stood here, racking the balls in the triangle. I'll time my live till probably 11-ish UK time. So I'll probably play for another hour. Tips for a break-in, just focus on hitting the middle of the white and get your body behind it, give it a little power. Closed bridge or open bridge depends on the shot. If you've got a cue ball close to the cushion like this, closed bridge. If you're in the middle of the table, I hit the white there, it doesn't matter, but you probably have an open bridge if your hand was in the middle of the table. Right, cue ball probably would have ended up going over here somewhere, but I'll leave it for where it is. All right, again, what colour are you going, reds or yellows? Write it in the chat. You've got a problem here for both. So out of the two colours, which is going to be the easier one to either land on one of these balls or develop these two balls? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Reds or yellows? So this yellow, if you can land here, it goes, which means that it technically doesn't have to be moved. You probably will end up moving it. But basically, if you look, you've got 1, 2, 3 reds all to the side. So the yellows dominate the middle of the table and the reds have the outside of the table. You're probably going to go yellows because it's going to be easier to travel around the middle of the table with the yellows, and there's less obstacles for yellows because all the reds are spread to the side of the table. So you definitely would go yellows here, I think. This ball is one you'd probably want to play early. You'd probably play this one first, maybe to here, this one second, and then maybe get this one in there or there third. Then you'd work your way up to these 4, develop that off of one of these 2 or this one, or land on it, and then play the black in the corner. It's a very loose plan, but let's see if we can do something with it. So I want to hit, with the angle I've got on this yellow, I want to hit the black ideally. Come back and hit the black would be good. A little bit of top right hand side. Okay, so that's just allowed me to control the positioning for this yellow now. And in fact, I've got a really good angle here to try and screw into this if I want to. No, sorry, scrap that, I don't. It's an okay angle, but it's not great. What it allows me to do with this angle though is to move into a position like this, and then allows me to play this, which goes into that, for example. So if I can land, let me look for a position I can land into. Okay, no, don't even need to do that. This one to here, pop that one, come down to there, pop this one, either go into that or leave it here. I'll probably end up going into that. I think I'm going to go into it. Yeah. I might reassess that actually, because I've got a very good angle. I want it to be here and I've overshot it slightly, but I've got a very good angle on this to go into this now. And screw into this yellow and red. Oh. It's not great shot, but second prize. I can definitely go into it now. It's just if I get snookered behind the red, I'm going to be really annoyed. I'll hit this with a little bit of power. I'll make sure the cue ball comes out. I'll play it with top spin. I won't screw into it. Play with top. That needs to go. That needs to go. It's got half a pocket, and I'm not on the other one. Could double it. I've already missed one double tonight though. Oh, that is so tight. I think I prefer the double. Okay, I'm going to screw around this red, I think. Could play another double. No need really, I'm going to go around the red. Oh, I didn't get into the cue ball at all. That was meant to go around here. Alright, difficult black, let's do it. Got a bit of a cold, hence the sniffing, I apologise. If you hear me sniffing loads, it's because I've got a cold. Grim. Strange shot. I mean, the black went in, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I decelled on that that last yellow. I was meant to screw around the back of the red and just decelerated, which meant the white went nowhere. So, best advice when learning side spin, practice it yourself on a table to understand the physics of it. Because you're not going to aim for where you think you're going to aim. You're going to aim more central of the ball, and the side spin is going to deflect from the cue ball onto the object ball. So the only way of doing it is doing it yourself and practicing it, because you have to learn from doing, basically. Right, it says 1-0, but it's 2-1. Thanks, mate. Whew. Okay, where are we? Right. Colour, write your colour in the chat, reds or yellows. Let's go. What are you going here, reds or yellows? So, if you're someone who's trying to learn how to play patterns and clear the table, the first bit of advice I would give you, and I say this all the time, is not to look at the balls that are easy. Look at the balls that are difficult. So really, this break is like a really good break because you don't have any problems. All of the balls have a pocket to go into. So the second question becomes, what's your first ball? So reds, this one, but the cue ball's going to be traveling, so you've got to be able to control that. Yellows, this one. I think if you start to then look for problem balls, this yellow doesn't go anywhere really. Doesn't go past this red. Doesn't go past. It can go in there, but you'd have to land so perfect on it. So that's one problem for yellows. This yellow isn't great because it doesn't go in that corner. So you look at reds. This red goes past here, so that's not a problem. That red, if I'm being picky, isn't great because it doesn't go past that red, which means you'd have to play that first. But I think you're probably going to go reds here. It's just the first shot. I don't love the first shot on reds. I prefer yellows for the first shot. Also, yeah, it's just that first shot. No, let's go reds. Try and nail this first shot and see what we're doing. If I can go into that yellow and pot it, that'd be ideal. That's ideal. So the reason why I tried to aim to pot the yellow as well is just because it opens up the pocket for this ball. There's so much space now for this ball, which then will allow me space for this ball. So that was intentional to pot 2 in 1. In any modern rule set, it's still an open table. So if I hit a yellow now and pot it, I become yellows. It's an open table. If I miss, my opponent comes to the table, and if they pop, they become that colour. So I think the order is going to be this one. If you look at where the black is, probably this one's the last ball. So we figure out a route. This one to here. I want to get rid of this one early. That's then going to lead me to here to pop this one, which will lead me to here to pop this one. Come back over to here to pop this one. Screw back here to pop that one. Leave the black to pop in the corner. Something like that. That could change from the first shot if I don't judge this positional shot well. Okay. So again, as much as I just gave you a route, that route could easily change. If I end up out of position, I'll change the route. I'm trying to land. I could play that ball now, actually. No, I really want to leave that last. Yeah, I still want to play the middle next. That's a piss poor shot. That's terrible. Decelled on that completely. So now, just talking about rerouting, have to reroute. Have to rely on a good pot to come off of here, here, and ideally land right here. So I'm basically trying to land where the chalk is. That would be ideal. Oh, that needs to slow down. And I'm right back to where I was before. This has been an awful, awful attempt at a clearance. See how one shot can just make everything go really bad. And now I'm on nothing. I'm in the exact position I was a second ago. So I need to play a swerve shot to pop that, hopefully land here to pop that, then this, then the black. One really, really good shot, and we're back. But it's a 1 in 10. Wow, I didn't even get into it at all. But easy finish, gone away. Always happens. You often find that the easier finishes are the ones that you just take for granted a little bit and mess up. So, lesson being, don't take anything for granted in this game. Because that was an easy one. I just decelled, made one mistake, and it cost me the frame. And my opponent would have 100% come to the table and cleared up yellows, so not good. But you always learn from your mistakes, so I won't be doing that again. All right, let's go. Best of luck, James. I'm sure you'll get it soon, mate. Okay, another pretty good split. I mean, I don't even want to play it from where it is. I might just pick the cue ball up for the sake of this practice session, because that is so annoying. I mean, what do you even do? What do you even begin to do here? I'll tell you what I do. I go yellows and I pop this yellow and clip it, because I'm going to pop that yellow up there off these jaws. Oh, I was going to get a plant there. All right, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to put the cue ball here. Actually, let's put it in a relatively difficult place. Let's put it here. No, let's put it here and just try and get yellows. That needs to be broken up. Okay, I've left myself a choice here. What do I prefer to play first? Let's have a look at this middle angle. Yeah, I think playing that last just allows me to then come here, back up to there for the black. So I'm going to put my chalk where I want the black. I wouldn't do this normally, but I've already messed up on this frame. So hang on. Going to end up there. I'll put it. Where am I going to put it? I'll put it there for the sake of the video. But that's where I'm going to put the cue ball in 2 shots time. Close. Slash not really anywhere near it, but alright. Again, any questions, guys, feel free to ask. 500 of you on TikTok, 100 of you on YouTube. Hit that sub button on YouTube if you can, I'd really appreciate it. Also hit that thumbs up. Again, would really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a clearance where I'll talk through everything. So I'm not counting that frame because of where the cue ball was from the break, so I'm not going to count it for a miss or a clearance. So let's go from 2-all. How many practices a night or day? Ideally 2 to 3 hours, but recently it's been limited. I'd like to say about 15 to 20 hours a week would be an ideal. Something go in. Still don't have a clearance where I can talk through everything. Would you recommend buying a break cue? Absolutely. Don't want to be breaking with your playing cue. Do not break with your playing cue. Does it make any difference? Right down the middle. On the break, depends if you want a power break or you want a little bit more control. If you want more control, you would play at an angle. If you want to get a better split, then you'd play down the middle. This is just an ugly layout. You probably wouldn't go for a finish here. Saying that, there's a small chance you get reds. Small chance, because this red does go past this yellow. This is the worst red out of all of them, but you could probably break that out with this one if you land good. The first shot is the hardest, playing that. If you can make that shot, it's not a terribly difficult finish. So I think I've got to try and play one of these. Yellows are just awful. I think I've got to try and play this one. See if we can manufacture something out of nothing here. Need a bounce. Got a bounce. Okay. Now the angle I'm on here is really bad, so I don't really want to be playing this ball now because it's going to be taking me over to around this area where I want to be in, ideally, this area in 2 shots time or 1 shot time, because I want this angle to be able to break that yellow out. So I'm going to leave this red for now, I think. Maybe I can hold actually. Left hand side, as long as the cue ball doesn't go in, which I can see it happening, if I can hold to here, then it should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's probably a good idea I got rid of that ball actually. So now I was saying the key is basically getting to here to play that, which gives you the angle to just push that yellow and it will leave you a choice of 1, 2. And then you know that that red goes past there, so you don't really have to do anything from there. It's just leaving a good angle from the red after this. I want to be about there, almost in the pocket. Should be good. Again, don't have to hit this with speed. I can just roll into the yellow and leave the cue ball roughly where the yellow is. And that's just allowed me, hopefully, a little bit of space. Should have maybe looked to see if the black goes, which it squeezes past, but I would like to move it if I can. or do I need to? Ideally, I don't need to move the black. Now I've got two choices. I can play this and free up this red, or play this, land here, play that, and then play that red. But I think if I do it the second way and end up here, if I'm on a slightly bad angle, it's not going to be a good time for that red. So I want to free this up, just give it a little bit more space. Do I regret that decision? Possibly. Possibly I regret that. Possibly. Okay. Okay. Right, just leave the cue ball there, and it's a half pocket. It's all I've got on the black, but I'll take a half pocket based on how difficult this clearance was at the start. Come on, just go. Oh, it's so tight. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that. Idiot. Anyway, can you say what spin you're using? I can try, but it's very difficult to like talk about what I'm doing, then execute what I want to have happen, and then talk about the spin as well. I will try though, Omar. Thank you for your question. If it's an easy finish, like that one wasn't an easy finish. If it's an easy finish, I'll talk about what spin I'm using for each shot. But I do have on my page my posted videos. If I posted a video on YouTube today actually talking about the clearance and clearing the table, and I have a diagram which shows spin and power, how hard I'm hitting the ball. So be sure to check those videos out if you can. All right, let's go. Right. Just give me an easy first shot. Can't really go reds. Don't even know if I've got a yellow. I haven't got a yellow. I'm kind of forced into taking reds, maybe. Wow. It's another one of those breaks where it's an alright split, but I don't have a ball to go for the colour I want. Well, I want yellows here, because if the cue ball is, say, here, this is not a super difficult finish on yellows. It's just that first ball. Can I cut that? I don't even think I can get past the black to cut that. I've got to try and pot this. Cue ball's flying here. Now that red just going there is just annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay. The black probably becomes the issue now. Alright, so in a pretty good position now. Can play this yellow and screw over to here. Pot this yellow. You're right. Pot this yellow and then top through to pot this yellow, and come up table to pot this yellow, followed by the black. So back spin on this shot. That's not a very good shot. Should be here. Want it to be a little bit straighter on that. That's a bad shot. It's very careless. Very, very careless. Frustrating. Just rush that one a little bit. Don't know what I'm going to do now. I want it to be here. If I'm here, this is fine. I'm too far this way. It means that I'm moving over here away from this yellow, whereas if I'm there, I'm moving towards there. So I think what I've got to do is play this ball to come up to maybe here, and then try and play that ball to get into there, which is just awful. But option I've got, isn't it? Yeah. Stop. Okay, it's not terrible. I think I can miss this and hope to land around there. Have to miss the yellow. Alright, so now this is perfect because I can either land on the black or I can move the black. And if you're someone like me who doesn't like rail shots, you're probably more inclined to move it. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Just push it towards the corner a little bit. Yeah, just make it a lot easier. So that was right hand side is what I used to get to hit that basically. Question on the long shot, what is your sequence of looking at the balls, object balls and cue ball? It's a good question. It's the one kind of bit of coaching advice I'll give you today. So a lot of people are different when it comes to sighting shots, but it's probably one of the most important things to learn once you've figured out how to actually hold the cue and how to create the technique. So if you're looking at a long shot like this, the way that I do it is I draw a line between the red and the pocket. So you've got to imagine a line coming straight from there to there. From there, if it's a straight shot, it's easier to teach you on a straight shot. You then draw a line between the red and the cue ball. So now you've got two imaginary lines, one there, one there. So what you want to do is then continue to draw that line from the cue ball. Keep drawing it here, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Off of the table, onto the floor, keep going, keep going, keep going, and it's here. So if you can see where my cue is, I don't know if you can. Basically my cue, guys on TikTok, was down here. I'm seeing the line here on the floor. And what I do, if I'm right-handed, you then step onto that line with your right foot and stand into the shot from there. Because if your right foot is on the line of the shot, your elbow will be on the line of the shot, and that's the way that you know you're going to be cueing it straight. Very much in a nutshell, that's like a short way of teaching how to sight a shot, basically. Any other questions? You're able to do this full time, or do you now have another job? So I run my own personal training business online. I create content 50% of my week. It's not 50% of my earnings, but it's 50% of my week. This is English 8-ball pool. Yeah, no, I've been a personal trainer now for over 10 years. So, long time. All right, what is that? I think that's like 3 and 3 maybe, I don't know. Okay, again, for those of you who don't know, I've got a match tomorrow. So I'm going to be playing Ben, who I played last week, at 1:30 PM UK time. Set your reminders or have your notifications on if you want to watch. Go in, red. Oh, that yellow, just hit it out of the way in the end. Again, terrible cue ball. Like 10th time so far tonight. Right, what are you doing here then, apart from playing safe? It's a bit of a mess, but I think you're kind of forced into going reds. I think you're going to play a good shot here to pop that. Screw back to here, play a double. Play this one to here. This is the key shot which gets you in position. Pop that, screw up table to here. If you can land here from that ball, frame over. You pop this one, pop this one, pop this one, pop the black. It's all about that shot, but really the first 4 shots are the key. Got to land good on this double. And I've got to pop this first. So. Alright, is that good angle on the double? I don't want to look because it might be bad. That's pretty good. Need a bounce. So I didn't want to be this straight on this. It means I can only get away to here, where really, if the cue ball's here, I can play this and move over to here. I want to be close to that red, but with this angle, I can only move to there. But again, the key shot is that one. So it's like, the key with this is not being on the cushion from this shot. So I have to hit this quite hard. I actually got a little bit more movement than I thought. So now, it's all about cue ball control. That is where I have to land. Anywhere on this line. It could be here. It's probably going to be about there. Just decelled on that so much. And you can see how I'm a foot out. This is why I'm not a professional. That in a nutshell. Just decelerated on the shot badly. And that's why I cannot clear the table. It's a 7 foot by 4 foot table. I said though that would be the key ball. That was the one that was either going to mean clearance or no clearance. Why do you use side if the cue ball isn't going into a cushion? You still need to use side to move it just to the side, effectively. It doesn't necessarily, like, let me show you. So, say I need to get onto the black, which is here, and I'm snookered here on the red. Say I'm playing this ball. Say I'm playing this ball, and I need to land on the black. If I play it in the middle of the cue ball, this was a question from YouTube. If I play this shot, so I've got a slight angle on the yellow. If I play it in the middle of the cue ball, this is what happens. And I'm moving naturally towards the red. Whereas, same shot, if I play it with left-hand side, see how the cue ball throws out? It allows me to move over to here. Sorry, right-hand side, not left-hand side. And now I'm on the black. So it doesn't necessarily mean side, doesn't mean you have to hit a cushion to play side, if that makes sense. Like if I want to make small positional changes, again, right-hand side, I play with right and move there. If I then want to move over to there, if I play this with left, I can move further left. If I want to play a short position and play right-hand side, I can. And I don't move as far, I'm not over here, I'm here. So you don't have to hit a cushion to play in that. So it's just preference, because you stun the ball in the same position. Yeah, but even with stun, you're probably not hitting dead center, if that makes sense. It's not extreme spin as it might sound like I'm hitting the very side of the cue ball, like the far edge. It's not extreme side, if that makes sense. How's it going, Ty? Good to see you, mate. I think you've already been on here, actually, haven't you? I've already seen your name pop up a few times. Hope you're good though, buddy. All right, so let's go for another clearance. Let's go. Nah, no worries, man. No worries, Jake. Glad you found it useful. Don't worry in. Alright, despite me losing the cue ball massively and potting the white, I think it's hopefully, I mean, it's probably not going to be because of where the black is, but let's do it. Our first opportunity to use the cue ball to talk about where I'm going on every single shot. So let's look. Here you've got to go reds because of this yellow. This yellow is really bad. So I'm going to go one. First shot there. Screw back to here. Second shot to there. Third shot out to here. Fourth shot. Fifth shot, and then maybe go around and put the black somewhere. That's the last red though. It's not an ideal layout, just the black is just awkwardly positioned, but let's see what we can do. Probably miss this ball now. to just run into the black right now. Just nudge it. Don't go behind it. You've got to nudge it. You've got to nudge it. Oh, I can't believe it. Wow. Okay. Another just piss poor shot. But anyway, it was the thought that counts. I tried to do a talk through from start to finish, but didn't get it. Overcomplicating what? I'm just having fun, mate. It's nothing serious. If I was taking this practice seriously, I wouldn't be on live stream doing it. I don't really care if I play really well or not. As long as you guys find it entertaining. I'd like to play well, but it's not that much of an issue. What's the game you got on tomorrow? It's the person I played last week, Ben. So it'll be about 4 hours we'll be live, I reckon. Oh, again, kicked in. All right, what colour are you guys going, reds or yellows? I think I've got to go reds here. Have I? I've got to go reds. Again, look at the problems and then let's figure it out together. Which one are you going for? So there's 2 yellows which I don't love. Obviously this one. And I don't love this yellow because it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. You're going to have to move this red or this red. It doesn't go in a corner. That's just a bad ball. With reds, you've only got one bad red, which is this one. It's just how you develop it. You probably play this one first to land somewhere like this. Pop that and screw into it with left-hand side. Go into that yellow and move it. Free up that. That would probably mean leaving this ball for now as a backup for when I... Basically, let's talk through each ball from now. God, this is just not easy. Right, so first ball, this one, need to go here. 2, and go into that, move that yellow. I don't want to move the yellow to there because then the black can't go past it. So I need to push that out of the way from this red, go into that, and leave myself a shot on this, or that. So really it all depends on this first shot. I might even miss this. Knew I was going to miss that. All right, see if we could have got that finish. No, we couldn't. Piss poor. Those last 2 frames have been awful. Let's carry on. But I'll always have a run of good frames and I'll always have a run of bad frames. It's just how it goes. So let's try and snap out of it. Does that cue have the same diameter? Yes, depends on, it depends. Cues tend to, like, they'll be different in sizes based on the player's height. The weight of a snooker cue is different. It's weighted more towards the front, I think. I'm not too familiar with snooker cues and how they're made, but they're definitely weighted differently to English pool cues. They look similar. And don't get me wrong, you could probably play English pool with a snooker cue or snooker with an English pool cue if you're just used to playing both sports, or both games, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's just how they're weighted. What size tip? 8.9 mil. Elkmaster Pro. Hard tip. One of the hardest tips you can get. All right. Again, we've got another situation where we've got a problem. And this is a really bad problem for yellows especially. Mind you, this is a terrible problem for reds. Because if you look at where this red is, it's nowhere near any of those 5 reds. So you're probably going to have to go yellows for the fact that you can develop this yellow from that. All that means is you have to then develop this yellow from these 2 or land... Actually, no. you can land there and pot it. So yeah, I'm definitely going yellows, 100%. Yes, Stuart, I would be taking my time and I wouldn't be talking. The difference mainly is talking loads. I wouldn't be chatting. God, how do you miss that? Needed to flick the red and just missed it. Tempo's just off at the minute. Timing's just off. Don't want to be that side of it. One good shot and I'm back in position, but it's just difficult. Right, top spin through and land on this difficult yellow to the corner. Land on it. It's a difficult cut. It's a cut, but it's a difficult cut. Cue ball's flying. If I can hit this yellow, ideal. Do I want to flick into the black? No, I don't. Oh, fucking hell, just hit the red. Oh, so irritating. So annoying. Would have been on it as well. Would have been on it. Alright, I think that's like 3 or 4 frames in a row where I've just played one really bad shot. So I've got to keep I've got to snap out of it. Woo. Won't you play on an 8-foot table because there's no such thing as an 8-foot English pool table. This is English pool, it's different to American pool. This is a full-size English pool table. It's a different game completely. Are you professional? No, as you can tell. Not consistent enough to be professional. How much for the advertising? Marcel, shoot me a message on Instagram or TikTok. Private message and I'll give you all the details, buddy. There's currently 3 spaces available. Someone's taken one of the spots. They're going to be taking that in a couple of weeks, but I'll respond to you on from your message, buddy. But it's advertising to around 15 million people every month, so it's pretty good footfall and exposure. Right, let's look at this break. Not a great break, not a great split, but you're definitely going reds here because this yellow is awful. So you've got to go reds. There's a plant here. Alternatively, you could just play this one. If you land there, you could just pop that. Does that red go in there? That's the question. Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think you would play a plant here. I think you're going to pop that. So we're going to go for, let's see the order. That's ball 1. So pop that. Yeah, pop that. 2, 3. And then I'll choose to either go for this one 4th or this one 4th. We'll see what's going on when we get to it. Play that now. Do I play that now? I'm on it. I'm close to it. Tempted to play that now, you know. Yeah, I'm going to play this now, just whilst I'm on it. Or am I? No, don't play it now. Stick with your original plan. Just top through. This yellow is just making this a little bit awkward. Okay, be on that. I am on that. Good. Right, and I'll move the yellow as well, so I'm kind of 2 in 1. Let's play this one. Run past the black to here. Play this one to here. Play this one, and then probably stun up to here to play this one in the corner. That is so poor. Wow. Sorry guys, on TikTok you didn't miss much. Just TikTok making me verify the live. Again, don't take the easy shots for granted. Just moral of all of this, don't take the easy shots for granted. Shouldn't be anywhere near this. Which way do you come for a bank though? In the end. See you later, Yassine. Appreciate that, man. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Cheers, Ryan. Oh, and you're right to shut the door. Oh, sorry. That's right, don't worry. Yeah, they're all right. You're probably not going to find great brands that have that type of cue though. Generally, they're either 1-piece or 3/4 cue. Have you tried competing on American pool? No, I didn't grow up playing American pool. It would take me months to learn American pool. It's such a different game. I think I could play it. I wouldn't ever be able to compete in it at really any kind of level. But I can pop balls, so that's a strength in American pool. But yeah, the way the balls are weighted completely differently, you just play shots differently in the game. All right, so we're left with another 1 out of 10 clearance. Let's get it. He was getting that ball out for sure. The key is basically screwing back from here to here, pop that to there, pop that and go into that. That's the key. Or I'll go into it now, which it's tempting. It's tempting. I'll go into it now. Probably not going to land on anything. No. There's a smart way of doing this. That's landing there. That's the good spot. All right there. Don't land there. What is that? It's just overly wants to be in that position basically. Anyway. Terrible. Again, any questions, guys, feel free to throw them my way. Now is the best time to ask any questions. The cue that I recommend is the Ultimate Pool Master cue. The link to it is in my bio. Any tips for improving potting is just to practice as much as you can, really. Literally just play as much as you can. Ultimate Pool Master Q is not £200 with delivery, it's £114 with delivery. If you use my discount, it's £114. I think so. I think it's it's between 114 and 120. So it's a good budget queue. The table is a supreme winner. The link is in my bio on my website. Come on, balls. What is happening? Oh dear. Thoughts on the Magic Rack? I don't use it. I use the Smart Rack personally. I like that. So, all right. What are we doing here then? Cargo reds. This red's awful. Forced into going yellows. And you've got to land good on this yellow. But if I can screw back and land to here, so I'm trying to screw back half the distance away right now. So screw back 6 inches, 6 to 10 inches. And the angle that I've left on this yellow, play it with left hand side and I should be able to go into that. Or miss it completely. It's the thought that counts. Key was to have an angle on this ball, which I don't know if I've got. I don't have. Terrible. Need to come off and leave myself a double, which I don't like the look of this double personally. Especially when you leave that angle for it. Talk about leaving an impossible double. There is no way you can pot that yellow. The only way you can pot that is if you pot here, hit here, hit it and go there. You can't pot it from this angle. It's going there and then it's, even the treble, it's going back to where it is. So I'm going to try and double this off the cushion. It's not happening, but we'll see. Kind of hit it. Let me see if I can do that again. Terrible. Anyway, what I was saying, the angle that you needed to come off of to pot that is that angle, which is the reason why I played it into that position. Again, any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. Now is the time to ask. How to make a direct rail shot. Oh, hang on, let me answer the question before that. I've seen players using a closed bridge. Why is that? It's an American thing. I think where the balls are, where the closed bridge in American pool, and it's slowly dying out because I think players are understanding and realising the lack of control or the reduced amount of control you have from a closed bridge. An open bridge in 9-ball is becoming more popular because they see snooker players and English pool players with a lot more control playing with an open bridge. The closed bridge is, it was originally designed in 9-ball or American pool because the balls are so much heavier. It's a lot steadier for power shots and like shots that require power. So you don't really need power in this game. Sometimes I'll use a closed bridge. Very rarely if I need to hit a ball with lots of power, like harder than I hit the break. But yeah, it's mainly why you don't see it in this game is because you don't need power like that. Ultimately, because the balls don't weigh what they weigh in American pool, and it's the same reason why you don't see it in snooker, is they don't weigh the same. Do I like snooker? Yeah, I like snooker. I used to play. I grew up playing snooker. Can we get a ball on the break? Finally. I was about to say, oh my goodness, we might get a clearance, but my confidence is diminished at the minute, so we'll see. Ugh, stinking cold. Right. What are we going here then, reds or yellows? Right, what colour you would go for in the chat? That red doesn't go past there, but that yellow does, and so does that yellow. So that might answer the question. I want to go reds here. I just don't like that red. I don't like this yellow. I don't love this yellow, but it's not terrible. Does that yellow go? Yeah, it does. If I could play a double on that first, I'm tempted to go reds, but I don't know if I can make the double. Now let's go yellows. I think you leave yourself more room for error with yellows. Okay, so this yellow is the key. Goes in that middle though. Ugh, Christ. Or I can land straight on that and screw straight back to here. So 2 shots time. So the angle I've got on that, oh, it's gone like a centimetre too close to the cushion. That's annoying. Don't know if I can still. I needed the cue ball to be just there so I could come up here. Where it's on this line, it's coming towards this red if I play this with backspin. But I think I've got to try. I think I can maybe come back and land in this area, ideally. Yeah, it's always just going towards the red. Struggle bus. Struggling today. Cut this yellow, but it's freaking difficult. Cue ball's flying as well. All because I was 1 centimetre out of position on that yellow. It's awful. Okay, let's go again. Let's try and pick this up. Thanks, Jacob. I appreciate that, mate. Thanks for subbing. Anyone on YouTube, please do sub. I have live content going out regularly. This is just a practice session. Tomorrow I've got a match at 1:30 PM UK time. It's probably going to run till about 5:30 PM, so be sure to tune in for that. Purpose of the cloth is to protect the grey cloth when you're breaking, when you're putting the balls into the triangle. All right, let's go. I just want one break where I get a ball that isn't the white and everything's open. If the cue ball didn't go down there, these reds are absolutely sitting ducks. But still, let's try and talk through an exact finish. Let's finish with a funky shot on the black. So we'll go. Hang on. Let's figure this out. One, two, three. From there, 4, 5. I want to leave this till last. I don't think I can. I'm going to try and land for 6. I'm going to hopefully land here for 7, and then I'm going to play the black off of the yellow and in. This is all very much hopeful. I would never clear the table like this in a regular match. This would always be the last red based on where the black is. But for the sake of the content, let's try and make it interesting. Right, so it's got to change. So it's going to go this one, then this one. So this one to here, this one to here, come out to there, play this one to there, pot this one, and then black off the yellow. I'm still adamant I'm potting that black off of that yellow. Oh my God. Well, I can't do it anymore, so. I still want to try. I really want to pop the black off of that yellow. I don't know why. I just really want to. Oh. How can I do this? How? Impossible. Impossible. This would be a miracle if this goes in at speed. Yeah, that was always going to be a little bit of a tall order, that. If I just rolled that in, I would have had a nicer black, but I wanted to go here and then see if I could play this. That's what I wanted to do. Cheers, Loki, for the gift, mate. Appreciated. Not having much luck off the break, Eagle Hunter, you are very much right. Again, guys on YouTube, if you haven't seen my videos already, my posted videos, I've got a video that I put up today that is me clearing the table and talking through each shot, and it shows you the spin that I'm using for each shot, as well as how much power I'm putting in, and it's displayed on like a powerometer, let's call it. Don't go in. Thank you. What was your question? Sorry, the person who said, oh, okay, that, then, no, I won't be answering that. Right, what size is the table? 7 foot by 4 foot. Let's see if a change of position for the break's going to make any difference. No. I mean, you can't do anything about that. How's it going, Will? We're good to see you, mate. It's about the 10th time I've been kicked in off tonight. Right, what colour are you going? Quick thought. Reds are hard. Yellows are harder. Let's go yellows for a la. Two in one? Or not? I'm starting to lose focus now, so let's do something different. Alright, I'm going to try and clear up all of the balls, no middle pockets, apart from on the break. So I can't use any middle pockets. No, Ken, they can't, because everyone in here is over 12 years old. You done? No, I haven't, Loki. It's starting to grate on me a little bit, mate. I'm on O now. Plastic protects the cloth from... it shows, mate. It protects the cloth from cloth burn. 7 foot by 4 foot table. All right, not you, Harry. I'm talking about TikTok, not YouTube. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube right now. All right, so no middle pockets. Any order though. I can put the balls in any order, and I'm not allowed to use a middle pocket. Yeah, I saw that, mate. Best of luck. Ugh. Making this difficult. I didn't say the black had to be last, but I kind of want the black to go last. No! What an idiot. Appreciate the gifts, Cameron. Thanks, mate. Right, where are we potting the black? This middle. Or the corner? Corner it is. Oh, nearly. All right. Any requests, guys? Let me know. A rail shot drill. I don't really do them. I should, but I don't really do them. They just frustrate me because I'm that bad at them. Again, any requests? Bank every shot. I'd be here all day, mate, if I were to double every ball. I would miss at least 20 times. I could try, but I'd miss at least 20. All right, here's what I'll do to compromise. Let's go for a full clearance in any order, but I have to play 3 doubles or bank shots. I have to play at least 3 of them. And I'll tell you what, I will nominate which balls are going to be bank shots. And I can't change my mind. So the bank shots will be the black. I'll double the black. Can I move the cue ball? I'm in an awful position right now. All right, anyway, I'll double the black. I will bank this ball and this ball. So these 2 yellows and the black, they'll be the bank shots. I'm probably going to miss this ball because it's just difficult, but... Oh, got it. Nice. Nice. Oh, go away. Right, I'm just going to carry on. I'm carrying on. I've still got the 1, 2, 3, they're the banks. Oh, that's just made it difficult. I've got to leave the bank shot still last. All right, that's fine. 3 doubles to finish. bad angle for a double. Oh, it's close as well. Oh, I'm going to do that again because that wasn't a great attempt. I don't really want to miss any balls in the build up to it. So let's go again. Again, I appreciate the likes, follows on TikTok, subs and likes on YouTube. No balls touching a rail. To be fair, doing that with one colour, it's doable, but you've got to get so lucky with the layout. You've got to be so lucky. We'll try. Well, we'll try this one first. Appreciate it, Cameron. Tell you what, Cameron, seeing as you're throwing loads of gifts out, mate, we'll do your drill after this, or your challenge after this. All right, so where are the bank shots? Again, 3 balls on this bottom cushion. It's terrible. Okay, so the bank shots, 1. The black again, and we'll go with this one. 1, 2, 3. These 2 yellows, that black, the black. Appreciate the gifts, Cameron. Which were they? This one. No. This one, and the black. God, how was that dropped? Okay, so again, it's these 2 yellows. Oh, I forgot I've got double the black. Terrible. No! I want to leave a cocked hat double on the black. Black has to go in there. Nearly. Anyway. How do you win? Yeah, it's the same as American pool in that you yellows or reds and then the winner is the one who gets the black. I'm just messing around just now though. Cheers, Cameron. All right, what was your one? It was... It will come to me. I'm not allowed to touch cushion. Okay, so Cameron's challenge. Break, clear up 1 colour and don't touch a rail. I've done it once before. How you doing, Si? Good to see you, mate. I've done it once before. Let's go again. Need to get very lucky. You can't have a ball near a cushion on one of the colours. Sure enough, impossible, basically, is the word here. Impossible. I'll try, but it is impossible. I don't even know. I'm not even going to entertain it because it's impossible to pop that without hitting a cushion from both colours. Let's go again and hope to get balls in the middle of the table. Late one indeed, mate, yeah. Got a couple of matches tomorrow, so I need to practice really. But I'll be leaving in about 10 minutes or so. Alright, come on, just... Again, impossible, but whatever. I'll be here all night re-racking. Like, you can't not hit a cushion with this, you can't not hit a cushion with that. So, yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go for a clearance as fast as I can. No. I'm going both. I didn't say I was going both. But I am. Do. She's in, and she is indeed. Let's figure out that angle for a start. No, let's work the angle out. It's getting there. Yeah. Saw what? I didn't do anything. Again, any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. I think the challenge of not hitting a cushion, I'm going to have to see how a break goes, and if I've got a chance, then I'll call it there and then. Otherwise, let's go for a clearance where I go red, yellow. Oh. That was pretty bad. Red, yellow, alternating colours all the way up to the black. About 33 years on and off. Wow, that cue ball's just perfect. Oh my god, could be a chance. There's a chance. Small chance. If I can avoid hitting a cushion with that yellow up there, there's a chance on yellows. I don't know if I can pot a yellow to start. I can't not hit a cushion on reds. I know I said I'd do it where I alternate colours, but we'll do that in a sec. Literally have to land on the black. There, that's where I have to be. Too far. The dream is over. Couldn't hold the cue ball. Couldn't get it anywhere near. Terrible. Start again. I really want to be playing speed pool this hour. Yeah, it was the angle on that last yellow, mate. It was always going to be a problem. How long do I play a day? Depends on the day. Can be anywhere from half an hour to 6 hours. If I have busy weeks, it can be no hours, but yeah. I'll be posting plenty of videos over the next few weeks though, so be sure to check those out. Any tips on how to cue straight? I'll answer that in a second. Well, actually, one thing you can do is basically line up the cue ball to hit that top cushion. If it comes back and hits your tip, you're cueing straight. I wasn't cueing straight. Didn't hit the tip. Let's try it again. How's that gone off on that angle? I'm not cueing straight. To answer your question, it's a bit better. It's really not. Terrible. Anyway, that's a good way of knowing. So effectively, I don't cue straight. All right. What are we doing? We're going for reds, and we're going to quickly talk through a finish. Let's go. So the exact order for the reds. 1, out to here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed the first ball, you watch. No, I didn't. Hit the ball, man. Should be there. Something like that. Let's see if I can do that actually. Let's see if I can do 7 shots ahead using another cue ball on either colour and get it to the millimetre on where I say it's going to go. And then let's clear the table in that order, all in under 1 minute. Someone get the timer out. Do you play for Rocky Ronnie's? Yes. On a Monday, on a Tuesday. Alright, so the other cue ball's in my pocket, ready to go. The exact order is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can tell, this isn't going to happen, so I'm just making it up. It's not happening. First shot isn't even happening. Neither is the second shot. Should have just given up from the break. Let's go again. Let's get a nicer split this time. All the balls in the open. Oh, nice one, Ryan. Yeah, definitely. What, are you in the summer league? Cheers, lads. Appreciate that, mate. Alright, what am I doing? It's 2 cue balls. Wakey, wakey. Let's get this. First off, get a good split. Right, reds, they're gone. Are they? First, red's got to be easy. Right, so, reds, ready? Oh, where's the black going? Don't know. 1. It's too much pressure. 2. No. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then double the black into this corner. Let's go. This is the key shot. Can't miss this ball. What did I say was next? I've got 'em. Stop. Come on. Anyway, it really wasn't, Jimmy. The black was on the spot. Okay. It was close. That was close, considering I'm running around as fast as I can. Oh, so yeah, you're in a different group to us. Yeah, I play in Southampton in the UK and on the Ultimate Pool Tour Challenge Series. All right. Let's go again. Come on, there's got to be an easy clearance here somewhere tonight. Does that want to be any worse positioned? Position any worse? Right, let me make the first ball and then we'll go from there. Alright, we'll talk on the clearance on yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't remember any of what I just said. That's certainly not going to be the order I just said. I'll just keep going, why not? Didn't do anything really. What are you talking about? Would you mind talking to us a little bit about which spin? When I'm playing really fast, I can't. But if you watch my video that I posted today, it tells you spin and power on the video on YouTube. Click on that. Probably going to play for another, I'll play till 11:30 guys, so another 8 minutes. Be sure to hit that follow button or sub button if you want to see more live practice sessions as well as matches. I will be live tomorrow, 1:30 PM UK time for about 4 hours. I've got a match. If you remember me, I do remember you, Brad. Gave me a drill. I finished in the top 8 in my league and hopefully soon I'll play in... There we go, mate. That's what it's all about. It's good to hear. sit on the spot. Alright. Fastest I've ever cleared the table is 41 seconds. Don't really want to do that today though. How's it going, Harry? What's the match? Playing Ben Spires again. Played him yesterday, last Friday. Can I get the reds really fast? Yellows even? If I can get this first pot on yellows. No, I've got to change cue first, haven't I? Alright, let's talk through a finisher on yellows. We're starting off fancy. Yellow into there, treble. Just come here, pop that ball next to here, pop this ball, pop that ball, pop this one, pop that one last, and then pop the black in the middle. Why not? First shot's the treble, it's going in, 100% it's going in. Told you. How'd you miss the easy one? Sort of got it. I've got to pop these reds standing vertically, which is just not recommended. Standing up as straight as I can. Alright, that's my first miss. I'm allowed 2 misses, that's it. This is why you want to get down on the cue. Perfect example. Can't see the line. You get down on the cue, you can see the line. Right, let's go. One of these is going to go good. One of these breaks is going to be good. I tell you what, get your stopwatches out. Get your stopwatches out. To finish, I'm going to break and clear the table in any order in under a minute. I'm going to predict 53 seconds, so someone time it. If it's a bad split, I'm going to start again. And I won't chalk the cue once. Ready? Let's go. The cue ball goes down, I'll start again. Oh, it's a terrible split, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's not. Twat. I think that was less than a minute if I don't miss that fucking ball. Are you on time now? I didn't put a ball on the brakes, that's what killed the time really. I need like 4 balls to go down. Ideally. 50, that's what I want to hear. 53 seconds, perfect. 3:42 sounds off. Time you on till? About another 3 minutes or so? Yeah, 3 minutes. I don't want to do that again because I don't want to go to bed all sweaty. Alright, let's finish up with one colour, then the other colour, then the black. Nothing down again. This is just great. Right, the reds are going first. Oh, they got her, haven't they? That needs to travel. Terrible shot. Have you not hit that yellow full ball? Impossible. How do you do that? All American now. Let's do the loop bridge just for the Americans. Bit of 9-ball. Bank shot. Okay. Alright, that'll do. I think I'm done. Although that's... Do I want to finish on that? Don't know. I don't know if I do. Let's do the how many balls can I pot from like out of 8 balls. How many moving balls can I pot? 150. I appreciate you giving the time. Although that one, I wasn't trying to do that one as fast as I can. Alright, so how many moving balls can I pot and get the white back to basically where it is? That counts if it goes in. That counts. It's in, isn't it? It's too wide. See if I can do it again. How am I missing these by this much? I want to make at least one. There we go. I give up with this. I'm terrible at it. What else can we do? Here's a tip. If you're ever snookered on the black like this, play the jaws shot. If you're on yellows and you're in this position, hopefully this works. Don't do that. Don't hit the reds. Don't hit the reds. All right, come on. I'm only going to give this 3 attempts. 2 attempts. Have you seen the new Raton tables? Yes, I have. Haven't played on one yet, but they do look good. They do look very, very good. All right. Last challenge. I'm going to give this 5 attempts. I've got to pop that, the black, off of the 2, off these jaws, those jaws, pop the black. I'm going to give it 5 goes. Oof. Too wide. Yeah, I know, Daniel, I've got a very strange technique. Don't copy what I do. Get a bounce. Just get a bounce. Needs to be hitting it harder, really. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. I'm not trying to do that. One more. See you later. Any other questions or requests, guys? I'm going to shoot off now. It's 11:30 at night here in the UK, so I am done for the evening. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer them the best I can. Again, hit that follow button or that sub button and have your notifications turned on, because I'm going live tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. UK time, and I'm playing a match that's probably going to be about 4 hours long. So be sure to tune in for that. What tip do I play with? Hard. I play with a hard tip personally. The hardest you can get, pretty much. Elkmaster Pro, hard. But it's all preference. It's all what you like to play with. I personally don't like playing with soft because I like to feel the shots, and I feel like if I play with soft, then you lose feel. Kind of like playing golf and putting with a glove. You lose feel. I have a lot of feedback go through my hands, so I need to be able to feel the shot as much as I can. You're going live on TikTok tomorrow and YouTube, both. So YouTube is currently live up there. TikTok is live here. I'll be live on both tomorrow. How do you keep your nerve? I don't. I'm terrible. No, I don't get nervous. I bottle it in tournaments. But it's psychology of the game, really. It's, you know, breathing exercises, meditation, like music, things like that. They'll all help you play. Throw it soft, yeah. Yeah, I get that. The thing about soft tip on your cue is that you'll get more reaction, but you have less feel. So I get less reaction, but more feel. I much prefer to have more feel. Any other questions? I've already done today, OJ, mate. I'm just answering questions now. I've finished. I don't know why I've got the balls out. I'm done. Size of the table is 7 foot by 4 foot. Link to it in my bio. Alright, that is me done. Guys on TikTok, thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciate the follows, likes, shares. Appreciate your support. Do love football, yeah. Yeah, have a great night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. 1:30 p.m. UK time. See you later. Okay. Cheers, Jacob. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate that. Guys on YouTube, again, thanks so much for the subs, for the follows, whatever, likes and all that. Still fairly new to YouTube live streams, so I appreciate all the support. If you've got any last second questions, feel free to ask. Okay, perfect. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow again, 1:30 p.m. UK time. See you later.